So Dwayne Wade gave Kobe Bryant his flowers. Let's talk about it.
Don't ever underestimate the heart of a champion.
Okay, Ring Culture, welcome back to Ring Culture, where we play no games, we just spit game about the game we love. Yo, shout out to Dreamers Pro, because I saw him cover this, and I had to do a reaction to this. Before we get started, go over to my reaction page, the Nuclear Reactor, and give me a follow over there and check out my sports reactions. Y'all will really enjoy it. Dwayne Wade was asked about Bleacher Report's bleaching of Kobe Bryant's legacy, and his answer to me was spot on. I think Bleacher Report list was egregious in some ways. Some of the rankings I didn't have a problem with. Remember, this is subjective. But I also think that some players weren't enough to not be outside of the top 10. I didn't feel that Curry should be ranked over Kobe. It's about 5 players on that list I don't feel like should be ranked over Kobe. Now, Dwayne Wade was asked about this, and I thought his answer was spot on. Before we go any further, check it out.
Hey, because Kobe not in the top 10.
Somebody reached out to me. My guy Remy. Shout out to Stan Remy. A lot of people reached out to me, but the one person I commented back with when they asked me this question was Remy. He asked me, he's like, "How do you feel about this?" And he was talking about me being ranked 23rd. And I told him,
great number, by the way, 23. Great number, by the way, 23.
One of the greatest.
One of the greatest. Hey.
That I was 23rd out of 100, right? And so they had me ranked at 23rd, and I told them, I said, man, I don't care about that stuff. I said, it literally means nothing. I said, listen, I've gotten everything out of this game. I'm still eating out of this game. And I said, and that's just someone's opinion that's never played a game at our level. So you can't put nothing on it. Like, I saw so many think pieces, so many people really like up in arms about, and it was really about Cole being on the outside of the top 10. And I'm just like, yeah, if you want to ask us hoopers who played against Cole, we talking, all of us gonna talk top 3.
Facts.
Like, we all gonna talk 3 if you played against Mamba. But from someone's opinion that's never played against Kobe, have never played a game of basketball at the level that we played at, having them at 11,
okay.
why am I up in arms about something like that? I remember when Kobe was alive, they had rankings when he played in the league and they had him low. I remember one year Kobe addressed it. Like, who is these idiots? Like, why would I listen to these idiots? And I'm not calling the person who did this an idiot, but what I'm saying is when someone does something like that, Kobe was like, this is idiotic to me. I remember that when he was live in the NBA, still going, they ranked him lower than he probably should have been. So as players, we know who are some bad boys, but also, like D. Rice said, it's hard when you're trying to rank all the players that's ever played the game of basketball and you've never seen them play. So you're going off of what statistics that's on a paper.
Yeah.
And that's hard to rank somebody like that. So, like, what are the rankings? Like, how do you come up with these rankings? Do you throw names in a hat and pick them out? Or do you just go by statistics? Because there's a lot of people statistically going to look better than someone ahead of them. Or someone lower than going to have better. You can't do it. It's not championships. Like, It has no rhyme or reason necessarily. It's who's someone's favorite player and their style of play, so forth and so on. And that's why they decided to do it. So for me, I always tell people, I'm a kid who grew up watching this game. I'm a kid who grew up in the inner city. I grew up playing on a crate. That's how I learned how to play basketball, on a crate. If you're telling me that my name is going to be mentioned in any rankings of anyone of the greatest that ever played a game of basketball, I'm cool with that. I don't care where you put me, because really it doesn't matter. I'm cooked. My career is cooked already. It does not matter where you can put me at 23 or 20. It don't matter. It's over.
Exactly. Like, if you ask hoopers, they will say Kobe's top 3. You don't even need to be a hooper to look at Kobe's career, his impact, his achievements, his records, his stats, to know that this guy is not outside the top 10. I mean, that's just nonsense. When Shaq left, he went through a few years of rebuilding, and then he went to 3 straight finals. Out of the top 10? Come on, bruh. Like, this Bleacher Report list, in that aspect, it was just terrible. Like, how do you pick Kobe Bryant? How do you pick Curry over Kobe when 2 of Kobe's 4 championships was him building a super team? He already had a flamethrower next to him, Klay Thompson, who was a monster. But to get Kevin Durant to come in to get 2 championships, to me, you can't. Kobe never did anything like that. Kobe took what he had, what the GMs gave him, and he balled out. I do think Paul Gasol is a little underrated. I love Paul Gasol, but that's neither here nor there. A big 3 back in the day was 2 number 1 caliber players in the above average third option, which is what they had. Kobe, to me, mastered basketball at one point. I remember telling one of my homies that Kobe Bryant mastered basketball. He did. It's funny how soon people forget about the greats in this game and the competition that Kobe Bryant went up against. The number of 50-win teams that Kobe beat, the number of 60-win teams that Kobe beat, the absurd scoring binge that he went on one time where he scored 60 points twice and 50 points twice in a 4-game span. 9 40-point games in a row when he was playing with Shaq. Like, Kobe Bryant is being, his career is being downplayed. It's just insane to me that Bleacher Report would put him 11th. Y'all already know I got him ranked even over LeBron because I think LeBron whole career is smoke and mirrors. On my list, I have MJ, Kareem, I have Magic, I have Russell, I have Bird, and then I have Kobe. I don't understand why Kobe career would get pushed back so much. Like, he's done so many things. Bull scored 81 points. He also had a game where he scored 62 points in 3 quarters, and he outscored the Dallas Mavericks by himself. Come on, bro. At the end of Kobe Bryant's career, he averaged 5 rebounds or 5 assists. That is, I think, 4 assists. Maybe 4 assists. I don't know. But both of those are elite for a shooting guard. A shooting guard or elite numbers having 6 rebounds and 5 assists. I always felt like Kobe Bryant was that bridge between yesterday's NBA and today's NBA. He shot 3-pointers more than they did back in the day, a little later in his career. And I believe that he ushered in, it being okay for players to shoot more threes. I think Kobe Bryant has 12 3-pointers in the game, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comment section. Like, Kobe Bryant done so many insane things, great game winners, highlights. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is... Bleacher Report actually did come out and issue a statement clarifying why they had Kobe Bryant 11th, and it was nonsense. Just complete nonsense. Kobe Bryant's not 11th. Again, like I said at the beginning of the video, it's subjective. But wow, Kobe Bryant 11th. I'm glad Dwayne Wade came out and said what he said. I knew Bleacher Report probably knew that list would get people going and up in arms. Some people tripping about it. I'm not tripping about the list. I know it's largely subjective. I think it's stupid though. I think the list is dumb to have Kobe Bryant that low and have Steph Curry over him. Even though I love Steph Curry. Yeah. Shout out to Dwayne Wade for actually saying that hoopers that played against Kobe would pit him top 3. I remember those days. Players feared Kobe. Kobe was a dog. He was an alpha. You know what I'm saying? He was the alpha dog on his teams. He had the attitude, the heart. He never backed down. Pitting him. There was one game where Kobe wouldn't shoot the ball, and he just got a bunch of assists just to prove a point, just to prove the criticism of him, prove a point to those, people saying that Kobe can't pass and he's a black hole and blah, blah, blah. Kobe has 25 50-point games in a regular season. I think he has one in the playoffs. I don't know. He has 5 60-point games, 6 60-point games, and an 81-point game. Come on, bro. Kobe Bryant is not 11th. I don't care where you rank him, but 11th is low. That's too low. I think 10th is too low for Kobe Bryant. But what do y'all think? This is just my opinion. Am I wrong? Am I right? Is Dwayne Wade wrong? Is he right? Let me know down below. And always remember, we are ring culture, because the whole point of the culture is to win rings. For the culture. I love y'all. Peace.